Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today is raining. It's raining here in all Benidorm's region, in Altea, Alfaz, and to be honest with you, although it's raining, it's still lovely to have a walk with an umbrella, which is what we're doing on today. And we'll be talking about the latest news update from Spain, what is happening, hotels, bars, restaurants, new businesses update, as well as some important news waiting for you guys today in here, and future celebrations that will be held in just a few days here in Benidorm town, including the famous Benidorm's Carnaval. So make sure you stay with us. Let's start with the situation update first. First of all, Benidorm Fest is officially over, so a lot of people who were here for the Benidorm Fest Day celebration right now are already back to their hometowns and villages and countries. Sometimes because there were a lot of international guests in here. It's way quieter than it was the previous days. We had amazing busy Benidorm's beach area, all the old town, all the bars and restaurants were just full, packed with people. Right now, it kind of feels like we're back into winter again, and there is literally no one. You will be able to see right now, there is no one, just a couple of people here. And in Benidorm, it's the same thing happening. Everyone got back to their homes, to their usual routine and usual lives. Bars and restaurants got a big amount of money during this week, so they're really happy about it, and I'm happy for them too. And everything is back to normal. Still, a lot of bars and restaurants got back from their vacations, from their holidays. Short holidays of January/February, and they are working back again, which is great. Not a lot of bars are closed right now, not a lot of businesses are closed. Benidorm's hotels and all the surrounding area hotels are preparing for next holidays, which will be Valentine's Day on 14th of February. So they're preparing lovely packages, discounts for couples, and some nice attractive prices to bring out people towards Benidorm town. So far it's really quiet, but just in a week's or 2 weeks time, everything will drastically change back again. Even though we've had an amazing week, and Benidorm Fest in general got around 13 million euros into the arcs of our municipal hall, into the businesses as well, economy, which is just great. But not everything is as good as it kind of seems. First of all, hotels are suffering a lot of issues right now with Inserso, which is these OPS programs, you know, the third age, the pensionist programs that give really cheap prices. Just for a couple of €100, like 100 something, 200 euros, you get a full week stay here in Benidorm, 3 to 4 star hotels, and you get a full board, you get wine included, water included. So it's a really good deal for a lot of people here, especially during these months. This program is normally active from October till May month, and the price is always the same. Doesn't depend at all on if it's a higher or lower season, ironically. So a lot of people are heading to Benidorm. What is the main issue right now? The main issue is that this program for a long time already has been having really low prices that municipal arcs in the government is paying towards Benidorm's hotels. So right now it doesn't make any sense really to maintain this type of tourism, this type of business, because they're receiving way less than their minimum costs are. So they're working basically for a loss to their company. And there's been arguing back and forth, but even right now, around 6 hotels, so half dozen hotels in Benidorm decided to close down at the end of January. So these last few weeks, they've been closing down because it did not make any sense. It was not just profitable, it's worse staying open than to close down for a couple of weeks time, which seems crazy, but it is how it is. So many hotels of famous brands in here did decide to close, but they will be opening up shortly for the Valentine's Day celebration and for another few celebrations that are waiting Benidorm quite shortly, just in a couple of weeks time from now. The biggest issue right now is that these programs of IMSER, so what's happening is that they're choosing different days to travel, which is why there is also a huge decrease in these type of groups right now at the end of January, beginning of February. Why? Because as I've said, the price is the same. So what would you do? Would you prefer to travel in January, February when you know the weather is like or you would prefer to leave it on for April and May, which is when the weather is way better than the one that we have right now in here. And it's not raining as much any longer. It's really, really warm in here. By the way, remind you, last year we had a first heat wave in May already. So people are choosing better dates and better weather to travel, which is the logical thing to do. Which is why hotels are half empty and just does not make any sense. So it's really, really difficult for a lot of them to cope with this situation. Many decide to close, with hope that the new summer season 2022 will be starting better, with more people visiting their establishments, and they will be able to stay on float, which of course they will be able to do so. It's just no one likes when their business is not receiving any kind of clients and tourists here in Benidorm town. It starts to rain way more, so we need to open the umbrella back again. Come on. Whoop. Okay, all done. So the last news that I wanted to share with you all comes from Benidorm town. Obviously, it's another celebration. As you all know, Spanish love to celebrate in Spain. We have a lot of fiestas. We have a lot of different events going on, and it's really, really funny because I mean, it's a worldwide stereotype of Spanish, but it's kind of true as well. Here, people love to celebrate. We have a lot of different events. We have fiestas. We have a lot of bank holidays. And it is what it is, which is why probably Spanish people are so happy all the time, apart from having an amazing weather in here. The second news that I wanted to share with you all obviously comes from, and this news is that just a day or two after the Benidorm Fest is officially over, we get another celebration. And this will be the famous Carnival of Benidorm. And yes, in Benidorm we also have Carnival, not only on the islands, but here we also have a lovely Carnival. Not as big, but still. And we will be celebrating it on the 18th of February. So all those of you who will be coming on those dates towards Benidorm town or Costa Blanca, you can pop up towards Benidorm city center and enjoy this loveliest celebration. On Saturday, 18th of February, there's going to be not one, but two carnivals. One of them is going to be in early morning around 10 a.m. on the same streets as usual. You know, it's Calle Ruzafa, Benidorm city center, going towards La Higuera famous park. This is where usually all the carnivals are being held on the first place. And at 10 in the morning, it's going to be children's one. There's going to be more like children's oriented songs. A lot of people with like families will be coming. And then in the evening, starting from 8:30 on the same streets, we will have the adults carnival. That will be really, really fun, by the way. Although families still visit it, it's not like it's not possible, but it's more like adults oriented. The costumes might be slightly more like provocative, you know, slightly more open, but it is what it is. So this carnival will be starting from 8:30 and it will be ending up at La Higuera Park, which is where, as usual, as a true tradition on the carnival day, they do a celebration. They do live music, they do some DJs, and it's like a big concert for all the people who decided to visit the carnival in Benidorm. They'll be putting some food trucks and some drinks bars as well, with some popular prizes, as they call them. And people will be able to take part in this celebration. This will be, as usual, full of joy here, full of fun. And this day will just help us to go through the dull, rainy days of winter that we have right now here in the area. But as you can see, people are still walking, people are still doing exercise and doing sports, even though it's raining in here. That's totally incredible. So this is one of the few celebrations that we'll be getting. Then in March, then we'll be getting St. Patrick's Day in Benidorm. Then we'll be getting way more celebrations, and we won't even be able to blink. And the summer season is here already, which means that way more and more people will be arriving. I've seen already some stag and hen parties, like pre-marriage parties, how you call them, arriving already. I've seen 2 of them in Benidorm yesterday when we filmed the video. So definitely kind of feels that 2023 summer season will be really busy here in the area, which is always great for the business, for the economy of our region. And obviously people who work here are happy, more than happy, to receive all the tourists here to help the economy to survive. And now let's talk about the weather. As you can see, no need to present it. You can see that everything is soaking wet. It's raining outside. And will this weather will be like this for the next couple of weeks, or if there'll be any kind of changes? The weather has changed a lot from one day to the other. You've seen already that yesterday it was sunny. It was around 20 degrees on the sunshine. So lovely outside. And we filmed you the Rincon de Loix and the Levante Beach on Sunday. It was gorgeous weather. When I say gorgeous, it was really gorgeous weather. But today, the scene is totally different, as you can see. These are the clouds that came towards almost all the entire Spain. It was cloudy first thing in the morning, but right now it started to rain. This rain will be here during the day of today. Tomorrow we will get a small break from it, which is also great news. And it will be slightly sunny with just a tiny bit of clouds. On Wednesday, it will be raining back again. And then, starting from Thursday, second part of the day, the sun will come out. It's going to be magical and nice back again in Benidorm town. So it's just a couple of days of rain, nothing major, no like huge storms, you know, or like huge rainstorm. No, it's just a tiny bit of rain, but you can comfortably walk through Benidorm and explore still if you get an umbrella, or if you get like specific raincoats that you can purchase in Chinese shops just for a couple of euros, like 2-3 euros, and you have a nice raincoat for you guys, so you can still enjoy your holidays. The temperatures are more or less the same as they used to be. Today it's around 12 degrees here outside, which is not a lot, but still better than 0, right? Temperatures will be rising once the sun will be shining back again. Once the rain is over, temperatures will start to rise up until 16 degrees more or less. Ooh, look at this. They've put some new toilets here. This wasn't here before. It was just another toilet, and now there's a second one, brand new one. That's nice. Public bathrooms, they call them. That's lovely. Oh, and there's more. Accessible beach. They did an accessible beach here. Ooh, that's really nice. That's really much appreciated. So as you can see, the weather is not as bad as you think it might be. Typical winter weather. It's not snowing here, but it must rain a couple of days a year, doesn't it? Although I do think that it's not going to be stopping people from passing by and from enjoying their holidays here in Benidorm town and surrounding area. By the way, if you're coming shortly here and you would like to do a private walking tour, private premium tour with us, with Benidorm Ana Tours, you can do so by contacting our email address, sending us a WhatsApp, calling us directly, or filling up the contact form on our official website, which was launched just a couple of weeks ago, and we'll gladly assist you and make your stay even better than you can imagine it to be. Thank you all for watching today's latest news update, and we'll see each other in a new video tomorrow. Which one is gonna be? It's a surprise. Bye.